Dogs rarely bite without warning. Here's how to read the signs. Welcome to the Cat and Dog House, where we help cat and dog parents better understand their pets. I'm Susan Nilsson, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to read the signs that a dog may be about to bite. Contrary to popular belief, dogs don't usually bite out of the blue. Note, this dog is mouthing in play. Dogs are highly social animals, and they have effective ways of communicating their feelings and intentions. If we learn to recognize their signals, it can help us better understand them so we can avoid conflicts and potentially aggressive situations. If a dog bites, it is almost always preceded by clear signals of discomfort, fear, or stress in her body language. Some of these signals are easy to notice, while others are more subtle and hard to spot. A dog's signals can happen very quickly, within seconds, making them easy to miss. There's also a risk of humans misunderstanding these signals, perhaps ignoring them or punishing the dog. As a result, dogs sometimes escalate from subtle warnings to more overt, aggressive signals, even biting, if their attempts at communication are ignored. Look at Daisy in this short video. She is guarding her yellow bumblebee toy, and I am too close for her liking. Initially, there is a subtle curl of the top lip. This is followed by freezing, staring, and a more pronounced lip curl. Because I'm still there and still a threat, Daisy escalates her behavior by growling and showing her teeth. In the end, she whips her head around to defend her prized resource. Now the toy is safe. But if I had gone any closer or put my hand in to try to remove her toy, or even if she thought I was going to, she may have snapped at me or even bitten me. Instead, I respected Daisy's warnings and removed myself from the situation. The crisis was immediately averted, and calm was restored. It all happened within 2 seconds. But you can't say she didn't warn me. Daisy's behavior, and my response, show just how important it is for dog parents to learn to recognize their dog's communication signals. Imagine if that had been a little kid trying to grab Daisy's toy. Or if her unsuspecting owner had seen her lying there and bent down to try to give her a hug and a kiss. In either case, the person may have been bitten, even though the warning signals were clearly there. There are 3 main ways dogs give warning signals that they are feeling threatened, and may resort to aggression if the threat doesn't end or go away. Number 1. Facial expressions. Raising or curling the top lip to eventually expose the teeth, furrowed brow, averting the gaze to avoid eye contact, intense staring, dilated pupils, whites of the eyes showing, lip licking, tongue flicking, and yawning when not tired. Number 2. Body language. Dogs who are feeling uncomfortable or stressed will often have stiff body language, with their tail held high and rigid, ears pointed forward or backward, raised hackles, and a tense posture. Alternatively, if the dog is fearful, then his posture is more likely to be hunched, with flattened ears and the tail low or even tucked between his back legs. A dog may suddenly stop moving and freeze in place when feeling uncomfortable or fearful. This is often a precursor to other warning signals and should not be ignored. While tail wagging often indicates happiness or excitement, it can also be a sign of agitation or stress. A stiff, high tail with rapid wagging can indicate that a dog is on edge and may be ready to defend himself. Number 3. Vocalizations. Growling is often seen as a clear sign of aggression, but it's actually a warning that the dog feels uncomfortable or threatened. Snarling is a more intense form of growling. The dog may also show his teeth and curl his lips as a way to warn others to stay away. Snapping and biting are more intense forms of physical aggression if the dog's growling and snarling warnings are ignored. Dogs may resort to all-out aggression when they feel threatened, their warnings are not being heeded, and they can't escape. Fight or flight, in other words. This is a situation that isn't good for anyone, not the dog or the person. Dogs should always be removed from a situation, or humans should remove themselves, long before it ever gets to this point. To learn more about your dog's body language, make sure you download my free dog body language cheat sheet made easy, link below. As pet parents, we sometimes have a tendency to tell our dogs to stop growling or think of it as bad behavior. But in fact, it is an incredibly useful communication tool. A warning growl is a really good thing. It means the dog is doing his best to not bite you, says certified professional dog trainer Pat Miller. A warning growl says, I am very uncomfortable here. Please don't make me bite. When your dog growls or gives any other warning signals, it's important not to punish or scold him. Instead, take a step back and assess the situation. See this dog's lip licking and turning his head away, both signs of stress. Ask yourself, is he in pain? Feeling threatened? Anxious? Terrified? Is he guarding a precious resource, like Daisy was? Is he irritated by something? For example, is there a dog walking past in the street and he can't get to him, so he takes his frustrations out on whatever happens to be closest? Has he had previous negative experiences of humans hurting him and learned that aggression is the best form of defense? Understanding the root cause of your dog's growling, or any other warning signals, is important for addressing the issue and preventing future incidents. At the same time, recognizing and respecting your dog's signals means you can calm the situation down and de-escalate things. In other words, your dog will not feel the need to go any further because you have acknowledged his signals and the threat, real or perceived, has been removed. Preventative measures can also be taken by implementing a few simple rules. Never approach your dog while he is eating or chewing on a bone or chew toy. Keep children, especially young ones, away from your dog's food bowl, bed and toys. If you have multiple dogs, feed them in separate areas or use barriers. Avoid physically punishing your dog or using aversive training equipment like a spray bottle or shock collar, as this can lead to fear and defensive or aggressive behavior. Overall, ignoring warning signals and not addressing the underlying cause of your dog's growling can lead to serious consequences, both for your dog and others. Having said all this, there are instances where a dog may resort to biting, seemingly without warning. Past negative experiences like abuse or trauma can significantly impact a dog's behavior, causing them to develop a heightened defensive response. In such situations, the warning signs may not be easily noticeable because the dog perceives the situation as an immediate threat, limiting her ability to display typical warning behaviors. If a dog has been punished for growling or showing signs of aggression, she may stop doing these warning behaviors altogether because she learns they are ineffective. This might sound like a good thing, but it can actually make things worse. Without these signals, we can't foresee when the dog might feel forced to bite. Instead, she could start biting without any clear warning, making it almost impossible for people or other pets to predict or avoid getting hurt. Whatever the context, don't hesitate to seek professional help if your dog's aggressive behavior persists or escalates. I'll list some of my favorite training organizations below. To get more insider insights into your dog's behavior, don't miss my video on how to recognize the signs that your dog is resource guarding, link above and below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on dog behavior. Thanks for watching. Come see us at catanddoghouse.com/dogs.